Hello and welcome to another update video about Loopring. It's been a while now. It has been actually since the 28th of April since I've made my last update about Loopring, and I had a lot of requests for an update for Loopring. So let's take a look at what I said in the last video. We were, by the way, at that time at 85 cents. Move. We have come down perfectly into it, found a strong reaction to the target area and have moved up since then, making now a higher low, which is fine at the moment. But considering what is going on in the crypto market at the moment, you know, how likely is it that it will hold given a potential Bitcoin sell-off? Not too likely in my view. As you can see, that target area in yellow is located between the 47-cent level and the 86 cent level, so between 88.7 cent and 78.6 cents. And if I zoom in to let's go to the 1 hour chart, you can, okay, I don't want to make that too long, but what that means is we have actually dropped, as already indicated. I highlighted the risk that this ascending trend line would break given what my expectation was for Bitcoin, how the chart developed in general. And as you can see, that level was actually broken. I was talking about this orange ascending trend line, which actually provided support for Loopring LRC since July 21. And as with many other cryptos, we have seen here, in my opinion, a impulsive move to the upside. Obviously, that was the all-time high. Was it the all-time high? It was the all-time high at around $4. We have then come down significantly, but not really more than other cryptocurrencies. We have come down perfectly into this target area, which is located, again, I can show you that, located between the 78.6% Fibonacci level and the 88.7. First of all, I would need to adjust this here, and then we go down to 0. I believe that is where I started. Yeah, roughly at 0. Let me take these out here. I don't need them. Don't need those extensions. Go, go, go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, so just to show you the retracement levels, and we start the Elliott wave, or we start basically the Fibonacci levels here at 0. Target area between 47 cents and 86 cents. We can still drop a little bit more to 47 cents. Wouldn't be a disaster. The chart looks very similar to VeChain at the moment. Also VeChain, we had here a significant support level, as you can see here, which is the Loopring support is here 63 cents, where we had 1 touch point, 2 touch points, 3 touch points. Here it was broken. VeChain has a very similar support level on the chart. On the VeChain chart, that is the 4.4 cent level. Here Loopring is, as I said, 64 cents, and we've broken that. We still have scope to drop a little bit lower. Here I expect massive support. First of all, it's the 88.7% Fibonacci level, but then also we have a lot of historical support here, as you can see. So what I can do is to add the VPVR indicator onto the chart, which shows us that, well, actually much lower, there is massive support still down here. But here where we currently are, there is a lot of support. There is this whole area here on the VPVR going down a little bit more, actually, to just below this yellow target area. So there is that element here. So there are a few spikes here that can hold the price. Should we drop really below 40 cents, which is where we then have a hole here in the VPVR indicator, then I will get a bit doubtful. Yeah, we just need to say that, just need to highlight the risk here. If we drop below certain levels, it will get risky. We have massive support down here around 20 cents. Do we really go down to that level? I tell you very honestly, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good, yeah. It would be that massive swing low down here from July 21, but it wouldn't be good. Yeah, we would drop a little bit too much. And typically, as I said, because we drop below that 88.7% Fibonacci level, but usually assets don't change their behavior too much. So they usually do what they've done before. So also here, if let's take a look what we did here in that, just let's take a look how we moved here. Here we came down to the 88.7, as you can see. Yeah. So that is pretty much what we need to do this time as well. And here, if we start at 0, see what we did here, in that crazy move here back in 2017, after that we obviously came down way below the 88.7% level. And I have to tell you one thing, see how we dropped below that 88.7. So if we drop below the 88.7% level this time, based on that we did that before and that the coin actually recovered, which in my opinion is an absolute miracle that Loopring recovered from this. Yeah, it basically yeah, it's an absolute miracle, honestly. It was really dead. Patient is dead, but it survived in the end. So you know, it's not necessarily game over, but I still want to just let you know that from experience and also statistically, an asset that drops for a longer time below the 88.7% Fibonacci level often doesn't recover anymore. Yeah, but as you can see, it did it before. It remained for a couple of years actually below the 88.7% Fib level, and when it broke above it for the first time, that was a huge spike. So, you know, just take that information and understand that the 88.7% level is a very important level. That is the 47-cent level. That we have come quite close to it is not a problem. We've expected that. That is why the target area is there. At some point in this area, I would expect a turnaround, ideally at 47 cents. Now, this is not far away anymore. I have to tell you that as well. And therefore, I find the risk that we drop below this 88.7 level actually quite high. I think I would even give it maybe a 45%. So it's pretty much 50-50. I don't think the low is in already. That is what I can tell you. I think we drop a little bit more. The question is now, do we really drop to this level, the 47-cent level, or do we even drop lower? And for me, key support areas would be here, the 35-cent level. That is sort of the previous low. And also we have here, and I would actually need to double check the 200-week moving average. I'm not sure how relevant that is for Loopring, but I had it on the chart here. Not sure how relevant the 200-week moving average is, but it will be at the same level roughly here. So around 35 cents. Should we lose that, I mean, the last straw here for Loopring will be around 18 cents. That is also where on the VPVR we saw massive support here. And that is this red line, which indicates the biggest peak or the highest peak on the VPVR. So yeah, based on probabilities, normally I would expect it to turn around here. But I also see Bitcoin still drop a little bit more, and then the question is just how well does it hold. And the fact that Loopring before dropped significantly below the 88.7% before it recovered, I would not exclude the possibility that it actually drops a little bit below it and then recovers from there. So message here is that I don't think the low is in already, and one reason for that is as well that I don't see the bullish signals in the chart yet. I still see here on the indicators, for example the daily MACD indicator, which indicates that momentum, we are coming down still very strong. So that has not slowed down. Here on, even here on the RSI on the daily, hasn't slowed down at all. We see a slight bullish divergence here on the 4-day chart. We see that now on various cryptocurrency charts, but the MACD is still pushing down. So rather conflicting indicators here, that doesn't help a lot. And also here MACD on the weekly turning down again. So there is more downside potential in my opinion before we finish the correction here for Loopring. I have to tell you that very clearly. And hopefully the warning from my last video was heard, that that trend line could be broken quite easily. And this has happened, and now we're very close to the low of the target area. But we still have a lot of space to where we were here back in 2020. And we have two main support levels left before we could really drop into the range of meaninglessness. And I'm talking about levels here around half a cent or something, where really Loopring was pretty much zero. I mean, anybody who bought here at a cent or 3 cents, congratulations. I didn't. I wish I had. But yeah, so hopefully it will turn around. I mean, hope doesn't really help us a lot in crypto markets, but yeah, ideally I'm just thinking, is there another possibility on this chart here? I'm just looking like, I mean, if I just look at the chart, maybe with an 8-hour chart, I mean, the possibility is to obviously start the wave countdown here, not from here. if I start the wave count from here, then possibly we had a wave 1, came on A. No, it doesn't work out well. It wouldn't work out well. So let's just take it from there. We're close to the end of the correction, in my opinion. Further downside potential, nevertheless. And we are going to soon drop out of that 88.7 level. And there are still two more key support levels. So I'm not have a big headache should we drop below the 88.7, but it's not ideal. But Loopring did it before, so it's not a disaster. All right, so hopefully that helped you a little bit in understanding where we are here currently in the current crypto market environment. Loopring, yeah, what it's doing. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.